Today's video, I'm going to be simulating the London Open strategy for the whole of this year. So from January until the 1st of September, because today's date is the 13th of September. Now, I'm going to cheat a little because I already know the results. I've been trading this live since March. So all I'm going to do is just back test and take the same trades that I've already took live. Now, I've traded this since March, but I haven't traded it January, February, March. I'll be curious to see how well we get on, kind of how much profit I'm going to make. What I'm going to do in this video for a bit of fun is I'm going to try and see how fast I can grow the account, because I know we'll end, well, I know from March until, today's date, we're going to end in profit. But I want to see if I can kind of do like a compound kind of strategy, kind of show you how well it will kind of do if you compound it. I know this simulation is going to take me around 2 hours to do, so we'll have a bit of fun, shall we? The London Open strategy is a mathematical strategy. Basically, what it means is it's zero price action. You're doing the exact same thing every single day. Nothing changes. The same trade, the same arrow, the same currency pair at the same time, the same fixed stop loss and take profit. I love these strategies because they're very easy to backtest and simulate, and very easy to get a set of rules around a particular strategy. So I can see how well London strategy performs during certain market times. Now, some advice going forward with London Open. I trade this on my MT4 IC Markets platform with a live account. I also run this on my Go Markets MT4 account. So just bear in mind that if you're using different servers, different brokers, different settings, you might get a slight difference. I've even seen people trade this kind of not even at London Open, 1 hour before, 1 hour afterwards. I've seen people I've seen some crazy kind of what people have done with London Open strategy. I've watched a member, use price action. So we're trading London Open, and he started using price action and didn't take specific trades based off price action, and all of them won. But because he didn't take the trade, because he didn't follow the rules, it's just take an arrow, right? And he didn't take the trades because his price action told him not to. He was absolutely frustrated because all the trades that he wasn't taking won. And then he said, you know what, Jamie, I'm going to follow the rules. And I was like, well, yeah, that would help if you follow the rules. Just take an arrow, just take a trade. He decided the next day he was just going to listen to kind of just take an arrow. And guess what? That particular day lost. And he got absolutely frustrated because it was like he wasn't following his own rules. He was just basically saying, I'm not taking this trade because it's against the trend. Right, okay. Turned out that trade was a winner. Right, and then the next day, it was like, well, I'm going to follow the rules now. And then that trade lost. And it was like, mate, just relax. Stop being frustrated. Another thing as well, okay. The whole point with any strategy out there doesn't matter. And this is the kind of trick that is I call it the probability trick. It's called the probability trick. Every strategy will have losses. We're trading London Open. We are going to go for periods where we are going to get negative. We are going to get losses, okay? I have done a quick simulation in January, and we'll trade this live, right? We'll do January together. You will notice January was a real terrible month for London Open. And then you'll notice February, amazing. Okay, and that's with every strategy. It will have losses, okay? And if you're learning to trade as well, you are going to have losses because you're still learning, right? Even if you are, professional, I'm not professional, but even if you are a professional trader, you are going to have times where you are going to go through periods of losses. That is the same with London Open. Right, we have gone, give you an example of today's result, of the current results right now. I will put them on the screen here, right? Hold on there, let me just bring them up so I know what I'm looking at. Okay, hold on here, London Open. For example here, right, you will notice that from the 14th until the 31st, what's that? 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So for 13 days, we have not had a single loss. That's almost 3 weeks we've not had a single loss for 5 pips. And if you actually look for the rest of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for the last 2 weeks basically, we have had a kind of win, loss, win, loss, win, 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 right? That's normal. That is perfectly normal. You can't have 3 weeks without a single loss. Okay, that's almost a month. Bear in mind, June, July, we didn't have a loss for 5 weeks. You've got to have losses. It is normal. What will keep you in the game is the money management side of things, right? The money management. If you go all in with this strategy, you know, and you're like, I'm gonna, I don't know, risk 5% on an account or 5% on a trade or whatever, it's gonna end badly, right? You have to do the back testing, what I'm doing here. You have to build up the set of rules. You have to build up your money management plan, what I'm gonna do, okay? And yeah, you just take it from there. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, hopefully, I know we're going to end this simulation in profit. How much profit? Well, it depends how good I am at compounding. But like I said, whatever the result is at the end of it, take it with a bit of fun. Okay, it's not something I would probably do live. But I'm just curious to see how well I would have done if I was a bit more riskier. So enjoy today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Go Markets. Go Markets is a multi-award-winning broker who is regulated by the Financial Service Commission. Myself and the BD members have been using Go Markets for over 7 years now. They go above and beyond to support the BD community and their traders. They offer award-winning customer support, thousands of tradable products, and some of the lowest spreads in the industry. This is perfect if your style of trading is scalping like mine. If you're interested in signing up to Go Markets, please use the link in the description below. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Okay, so I've now loaded up GPUSD the 1st of January. I'm going to do this on a £1,000 account and see how I get on. Now, the time is 7 a.m. It's basically 1 hour before London Open. I'm already talking to the BD members and I'm talking exactly about this simulation. Now, the whole point of this simulation is to see how well it performs. London Open is London Open, right? And I say this to everyone. If you don't believe the results I get, you can always pull me up on it. We can always have a webinar and we can go over certain months and see how it performs, okay? Because it is literally the first arrow after London Open. But the whole point of this is to see how certain money management, certain stop losses and take profits work. The thing about mathematical trades, calculated trades, is that we do the exact same thing every single day. And in simulation, it is perfect because we can see how well it would perform during certain market conditions. And when we start to get losses, we can see how we can improve on that. You know, it's not a case of, is this a trend line? Is it not? London Open is London Open. Now, there is no set of rules on how to make money. The bottom line is, if you make money, that is the main thing, okay? You know, I know people that absolutely stack the hell out of trades. A certain BD member, you might know him. So, you know, I will be using a bit of martingale. I will be using a bit of negative RR. Normally, it's 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit. But I find 5 pip take profit gets hit more. So, you know, if I'm having bad times, I'm going through periods of losses, I will default back to 5 pips. It's normal, okay? That's the whole point of doing this simulation. You see what you need to do to keep you in the game. It's all about money management, okay? Every strategy will have periods of losses. Even with your learning, you're going to have periods of losses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play now. I'm going to turn the webcam off and we will see how we get on in this simulation. So yeah, enjoy and let's hope that my compound skills are up to scratch. Okay, so let's take the last few trades together. So 28th of, hang on here. Yeah, I've just took this trade here. And we're going to go to the 29th now, which is going to be, I think there's 31 days in August. Give me a sec here. So we are going to take, and then we'll add up the scores. So we're looking for 10 o'clock, which is just, I think here. Have I got a Mogwai signal? Nope. There is my Mogwai signal there. Wait for the candle to close. We'll take a sell. And we win that one. That's nice. 20, we're going to go to the 30th of August now. And hold on here. Here we go here. 10 o'clock is just here. So we're going to get a Mogwai signal any minute now because I know the MACD's just gone oversold. Oh, no, we didn't get a Mogwai signal. We're going to get Mogwai signal at the top here. There we are there. So same again, we'll take a sell and we win that one as well. Now we go to the 31st, which is the last trading session of, hold on here, here we go here, 31st of August, 10 o'clock is going, oh, hang on, is that 10 o'clock? 9:58, so it definitely wasn't that signal, maybe it's going, oh, hang on here, was it this one here? 10 o'clock exactly, okay, yeah, so it was this one just here at 10 o'clock exactly, same again, and boom, there we go there, an entire month, entire year, so that's what's that, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, whew, September, we got there, okay. So, you know what? I've learned a lot from this. I have not simulated the entire year with London Open strategy, and I've learned a lot, okay? I have made a 512% gain. If you look at my statistics, this is my account growth. I will show you let's first of all go over the statistics, show you what I've achieved, and then I will go over what I have learned. I've got my microphone on, haven't I? Yes. So we have took entirely 164 trades. Do note something, this number is not going to be accurate because I've spent the last hour and probably 20 minutes simulating. I had to go to the toilet, I had to answer the door, I had to let the dog out, and I'm not sure if I retook some trades or missed some trades. You know, it's only going to be a few trades here and there, okay? So this is about as close as I could get, okay? But obviously I needed coffee, I needed to let the dogs out, but yeah, okay? So 122 winners, 42 losses, 513% gain. Yeah, just taking arrows. Who would have thought just taking arrows, you would have made money? There you go, proof. Some things that I learned, okay? Definitely, I can see why members, you know, join the BD and they go all guns blazing with London Open because it is very hard to compound this account. Very hard. You will get in trouble very quickly if you do not trade this properly. I'm telling you this now, okay? Because look at January and February. January and February, it was pretty much break even here and there, okay? January was a terrible time to trade London Open. The first few weeks of January were terrible, okay? Mainly because it's still the Christmas holiday, okay? The market's still flat. There isn't really a lot of volatility. London isn't kind of moving as much as it should because obviously no one's really trading in January. So it was kind of not the best in January, right? Since then, it kind of picked up. Look here, right? You see how I had a dip? This was, if I remember, I think this was around June time. We had a loss. We had a big dip here. Again, if you are not with the money management, this is gonna end badly for it, right? I can see why some traders go all out with this and they end up blowing their accounts, okay? Price action is not needed with this strategy at all, okay? It's just taking an arrow. But what is very important is money management, okay? I made a 500% gain, right? I was expecting to make 1,000% gain, a 2,000% gain. At how badly I was trying to compound this account, I put some serious risk with this compounding just to make a 500% gain. And I can tell you right now, I would not do that if I was live. 100% I wouldn't do it, okay? I've learned a lot with this. This works, London Open works, but I'm definitely going to scale back my risk 100% because you get periods of wins, right? And, you know, you start getting confident, you know, win, 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 right? And then you could go for like, you know, 3-4 days without a single win, just loss. And remember, London Open only happens once, okay? Once a day. So you get one trade a day, okay? So, you know, if you trade this on a Monday, you get a loss, right? You're annoyed now because you've had a loss. Tuesday, you get another loss. Wednesday, you get another loss. Now, if you haven't got the correct money management, you can be in some serious trouble. Okay, serious trouble. You know, if you start using things like compounding, martingaling, like, you know, seriously over leveraging your account, it can go badly. Like this here. Look at this little dip here. That was like in 1 week, I took like a 6 or 7% hit on the account only because I was trying to compound it at the same time. You know, a 6% loss. Obviously, after that, I made it back. But look how much it took me, right? If I just make that bigger, look how much it took me to get that back. I didn't make it back straight away. It took another 2 weeks just to get back what I'd lost in 1 week. And, you know, it's all about money management with this. So I definitely learned a few things. It's not a compounding strategy, right? It's a slow and steady, one trade a day. Simple, okay? Just slow and growth. You know, 1% here, 2% here, and that is it, okay? That is it, okay? I think if you go all out with this, yeah, it ain't going to work. It just is not going to work for you. You're going to end all badly. But there you go there. I'm going to leave that there. We made some money just taking arrows. So basically £1,000. By the end of it, you know, within a year, I would have made 500% gain just taking arrows. Just let that sink in. But again, it's not price action. It's money management that keeps you in the game here. Okay. And if you're not sensible and you're greedy, you know, and you're not kind of understanding the risks that are involved with this, you know, it can end very badly. But there you go there, 513% gain from January until September. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching.